Hey guys, today I'm going to be filming my Empties video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some things that I am getting rid of or some things that I've used up and my thoughts on them, so little mini reviews. I love Empties videos because I think they're a great way to see what people really think about products and whether they're going to repurchase them or not. Normally I wouldn't do it this quickly after my last one, but I had a lot of big bulky product packaging and so my bag was a lot fuller than usual. So hopefully it will not take very long. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to start with makeup-y type products, and I've decluttered a few things. So the first couple things I've decluttered are lip products. So I have this H&M lip tint that I actually got in a swap with a subscriber like a year ago, and I just never use it, and I don't know anybody that really wears reds like this all that often, and so it's just this bright red color. I don't wear reds that often, and I don't particularly love the formula of this. It's not easy to wear. I don't think I tried it once and it just wasn't my favorite. And since I've had it for a year now, since that swap, and I'm not sure how long my subscriber had it, I think it's just time to get rid of it and let it go. So that, and then as well as that, oh, now it's all over my hand. Cool. In addition to that, I have this Revlon Pink Pop lip gloss. This I bought because somebody talked about it a lot, but I never wore it. It was too bright for me, and I've had it for a couple of years now, and it just, the formula seems a little goopy at this point and not the best. And they don't even make these anymore. I think they made new packaging and new colors and this got discontinued, but it's time to get rid of it because I've had it for so long. The next lip product I did finish up, this was in one of my project pans, and this is the Sonia Kashuk Moisture Luxe Tinted Lip Balm or something like that. And it was in 44, and it was just a really nice berry, like sheer color. I really liked this. I thought the formula was nice. It was really moisturizing. It was easy to wear. I would look into more of these. I'm not sure if they still make these. I also got this in that same swap, but I really liked this one a lot. The last makeup product that I have is a mascara. This is the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara. This is actually one that I didn't expect to love. I got it in like a birthday gift or something, and I loved it. So the brush is like tapered at the beginning and it gets bigger towards the end. It layered really nicely with my Rocket Volume Express mascara by Maybelline, and it always made my lashes look really awesome. I would look into maybe purchasing a full size of this at some point, but I have so many mascaras and little samples and stuff that I shouldn't anytime soon, but I really did like this. Next up, I have two things that I put in with the makeup category because I think they kind of go with it. So the first thing that I kept the container of to keep me remembering that it was in there was the Beauty Blender Solid. So there's like little chunks of it down at the bottom of this. It was like this little tiny sample of it that I got with a Beauty Blender. I kept it in here and I just used that to wash my brushes, and it really did last me a long time. I think I got this in like February and I opened it maybe in May, but I used it, you know, every couple of weeks or so, or every so often with my foundation brushes, and I really enjoyed it. I am using like a Dr. Bronner's bar soap right now, and that works just fine. I did a comparison video between this and that, so if you want to see that, I'll leave that here. But I think that works just as well. I think this cleans it a little bit faster, but I don't think it makes that big of a difference for like the $20 price point, so I probably wouldn't buy the Solid again, even though I did really like it, because the Dr. Bronner soap is like $5. The other thing that I have is my sad looking makeup brush. This is one of the Diva Beauty brushes. It's the BO1 flat buffer brush, or it used to be. It's not flat anymore. I don't know what happened to this one exactly. Like, none of my other brushes started to do this from that set, but this one like the bristles started to fall out and it all became uneven, so like part of it in the bottom is sank down and like the edges are out a lot more and the bristles are coming out. So I decided just to throw this one away. I need to buy another set, so I was debating with myself if I wanted to buy another set of the Diva Beauty brushes, or if you guys have any recommendations for really good like kabuki brushes that you would recommend, let me know that in the comments below. I've heard, what are they? There's been a couple different brands that people have talked about on YouTube, so if you have really good suggestions for me, I'd love to hear that in the comments below. Alright, next up I have hair care products. So the first thing I have is a dry shampoo. This is the Kardashian Beauty Take 2 Dry Shampoo. This I got because I heard, let's make it up one, I don't remember what her real name is, Kylie? I heard her talking about this, and she seemed to really like it. This was not my favorite dry shampoo ever. It is a really large size. I feel like it's a lot bigger than most dry shampoos, but it did leave quite a white cast in my hair. It had a pretty intense smell to it. It did work really well for me if I put it in my hair the night before and then used it, but if I tried to put it in the day of, it left quite a white cast for me. So this is not my favorite thing ever. I'm going to do at some point a comparison video between a bunch of different dry shampoos. I bought the Sephora set in the VIB sale, and so I have that, and then I have a bunch of other ones that I've been trying out. So I'm going to do a comparison video. I'm going to hang on to this container actually to remind myself that this was not my favorite ever. I would not repurchase this one. Next up, I have a shampoo and conditioner sample. These are the Hask Macadamia Oil shampoo and conditioners. They're moisturizing ones. These smelled really, really good and they felt really nice in my hair. I don't know how much these shampoos and conditioners are exactly, but I really, really like this one. I might look into looking at these at some point. If they're really expensive, probably not. But I did really like the samples that I tried out and my hair felt really nice after I used them. I also used up a shampoo from Davines. This is the Love shampoo. I used up a conditioner last month, I think. And this shampoo smells pretty good. My hair felt nice when I used it, but it wasn't anything that amazed me so much that I felt the need to run out and buy it. You know, I was happy to get it in Birchbox, but I probably wouldn't buy it again. The last thing that I have for hair care products is the Schwarzkopf Color Ultimate for Deep Brunettes, and this one is in the color 3.8 Velvet Brown. I had gotten coupons for this in a Walmart beauty box a while back, and so I figured I would try it out, and that's what I have my hair as right now. And I actually really, really liked it. I feel like the color was really nice. It hasn't faded as fast as my John Frieda stuff. I feel like the John Frieda stuff was a lot easier to apply, but I feel like this one has stayed in a lot better. So I've had it done for a couple of weeks now and it hasn't faded out. I feel like the John Frieda stuff that I've been using all year fades out within like 2 weeks. So even though it was supposed to be a permanent color, it just doesn't last as long in my hair for whatever reason, but this one I feel like has lasted really nicely. And this was a nice rich color. I would definitely look into purchasing this one again, and it was only like $6 or something like that. It really wasn't very expensive at all. So you can pick these up at Walmart. I don't know where else you can get them, but I would recommend it. I liked it a lot. Next up, I have facial care products. So the first thing I have is a set of the Up and Up cotton pads, cotton rounds. These are fine. They're cheap. They work fairly well. I find that if I try to do too much rubbing with them, they tend to kind of start to break apart. For the purpose that they serve for me, I use them for nail polish remover and toner and eye makeup remover, and for that they work fine enough. They're not my favorite ever that I've tried, but they're decent enough. Next up, I have an eye cream. This is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. I had a sample of a couple years back and I really, really liked it, and so I bought the full size when Mario Badescu was on sale, and I don't know that I loved it as much as I liked the sample. It was very gentle. It was hydrating enough, but I don't think it was as amazing as I remember the sample being. So I don't know that I would buy this again. I'm currently out of eye cream except for some samples, and so I'll need to pick up a new one. So if you have any good recommendations for eye creams that I should pick up, let me know that in the comments below. Speaking of samples that I've been using up, this is the DHC Concentrated Eye Cream, and this one is pretty decent. I feel like it is really, really moisturizing. It feels really nice on the under eyes. I have another sample that I'm using right now. I don't know that I would go and purchase it though. DHC, I know you have to order online and it tends to be a little bit more expensive. And there's never been anything from DHC that I've tried that I would go out of my way to purchase, but it was nice feeling. Again, recommendations for eye cream, let me know down below. The next thing that I have is a serum that I got in a Birchbox. It's the Balance Me Congested Skin Serum. You know, to be honest, this is supposed to help like relieve breakouts and stuff like that, but I think my face was breaking out more when I was using this. So I don't know if I was just going through like a bad skin period or if this was just reacting badly with my face, but it's supposed to be 99% natural, which is great, but I would not purchase this because my skin did not look great when I was using this. I had lots of breakouts. I also have an Embryolisse Lot Creme Concentrate, which I got from a Birchbox as well. This is supposed to be like, it can be a primer, a moisturizer, or a makeup remover, which does not make any sense to me how you could use it as a primer and a makeup remover. I don't get that. I mostly used it as a really intense moisturizer when my skin was drier. It is a thicker cream, and so it really does intensely hydrate. I hear Kristen Game talk about this all the time and she loves it. I don't love this. I don't feel like it's something that I need, and I know that Embryolisse is a little bit more expensive, so this is not something that I would go out of my way to purchase. I don't think I need that intense of a moisturizer most of the time. I have the Body Shop Tea Tree Oil. This you're supposed to use on breakouts, and I usually get it in my tea tree oil sets that I get with the Body Shop lotion and face wash and stuff like that. This used to work well for me, and it hasn't been working as well lately. So I used to be able to put it on blemishes and then they would be gone within a couple of days. Right now I don't see my skin reacting well to it, and it tends to just dry out the area and not necessarily make the acne go away. So I don't know. I don't know if my skin has been changing so much that it's resistant to some of the things that used to work or what's happening, but I don't absolutely love this right now because it just didn't work the last couple times I tried it. I do have another one that's partially used up in my bathroom from another set anyway, so I'll probably keep using these because I get them in those sets, but I don't think it worked as well as it used to. Then I have an Acquaintance Brightening Toning Lotion. This came with a little set that I got when I ordered the brightening lotion thing. I don't know what it's called. But this was fine. I don't think I would need to go out of my way to buy the lotion, toning lotion for this, because I don't think it made that big of a difference. I don't think it took anything off my skin really. My cotton pads were always still completely clean when I use this, and with a lot of other toners that I use, that's not the case. So I probably wouldn't purchase this. Next up is body care. So the first thing that I have is this Nivea Cocoa Butter Body Lotion. This I actually really like. The Nivea lotions are pretty cheap. I had a coupon for this too. I got a sample in a Walmart beauty box that I really liked. This one was really moisturizing. It made my legs feel really nice. I used it on my legs obviously, and it smelled good. I would pick up more of these. It lasted for quite a while. Next up is a whipped cream from the Fortune Cookie soap brand. So this is the Tommy Guns and Baseball Bats. Their whipped creams are some of my favorite hand creams. They're really moisturizing, but they don't stay sticky, and they usually smell pretty good. This one was not my favorite. There was some hint of something in it that I didn't love the smell of, but I was happy to use it up for my hands at least because it makes my hands feel really nice. So whenever I get these in my Fortune Cookie soap boxes, I'm always happy because I do love these. I have a body wash. This is the Dove Go Fresh Nutrium Moisture Body Wash. This one's in Mandarin and Tiara Flower. I have another one of these in my bathroom actually. I got these like 2 months in a row in my Walmart beauty boxes. And this one smells pretty good. There's something about it that's really familiar that I really like. I don't know what it is though. But they are really moisturizing. I like these a lot. And Dove are some of my favorite body washes. They are winter care one. It should be coming out soon. It usually only hits stores for a certain amount of time, but I need to stock up on that this year. I'm out of normal size body washes, and that is my absolute favorite. So the Dove winter care one I love, but this one is pretty good, and I'm gonna have another one pretty soon here. Another body wash I have is the Candle Nut Hydrating Shower Gel. This is the Joara one. This I got in a set of Joara stuff, and I love the smell of this, but this one did not lather very well. And I felt like it took a lot of product to get it to lather, and then the smell disappeared really quickly. So I love the smell of it, but I don't think it's worth the price because I know that the Joara stuff is really expensive. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this stuff. I love the body cream, but the shower gel wasn't really worth it for me. This is one of the Dorco Shy or Shea, something like that, 3+3 razor blades. These I've talked about a ton of times. They're super cheap on the Dorco USA website. You can get like 24 blades for $24. I will leave a discount code down below in case you guys are interested. So I think you get 20% off and I get a 5% kickback if you buy any. So the nice thing about these blades are they kind of bend in the middle so that they can go around your knees and stuff like that and curves really easily. They work really well. I think they're nicer than some of the Venus razors that cost a lot more, and they're just nice and inexpensive. You do have to change them out a little bit more often, but I think it's worth it for the amount that you get. I think they work better in a lot of ways, and they're way cheaper. The last body care item that I have is my Dove Advanced Care Beauty Finish deodorant. This I got in some beauty box or something. I really like the Dove deodorants. They're the ones that I tend to go for. The one that I liked the best, I think maybe got discontinued. I don't see it anywhere anymore, but I do really like the Dove deodorants. They're the ones that I tend to buy. Last thing I have is kind of random stuff. So I'm gonna start with like the mouth care products. I got a sample of the Crest 3D White Brilliance. It's like a 2-step system. So there's like a fluoride gel and then a whitening gel. This I really did not like all that much. I don't like the hassle of the 2-step system in the first place, and it tasted really gross to me. Like it reminded me of going to the dentist, which I didn't enjoy, and I just was not a fan. I would not buy this because too much hassle for me. That got me thinking though that I did want to whiten my teeth, and I hear a lot of good things about oil pulling. So what I decided to do was try out the Cocoa White oil pulling system. So this is, I think it's technically like a UK based brand. They sell these little like packets of oil pulling, and they are flavored. So I've tried oil pulling before, and one of the things that I struggled with was I hated the taste of it. It just tasted really gross to me, and so I never wanted to do it. But these, I got the variety packs, and I actually have another set of these as well. So they are in the vanilla swirl or light lemon and minty fresh flavors, and so it gives you like the perfect amount for oil pulling, and it's supposed to whiten your teeth if you use one every day. This is a like 14-day set, and then I also have another set because I figured might as well buy both of them. So I do think they helped brighten my teeth a little bit, and I think oil pulling is good for you. I think it's good for your skin. It's supposed to be like help take out toxins. It's supposed to be better for your teeth and for your breath, and I feel like my teeth felt a lot cleaner while I was doing it, so I've taken a little bit of a break from it. But I do think they whitened, and one of my problems with whitening stuff is that my teeth are so sensitive that it always hurts like insane amounts. And so I really like this. I think they're kind of expensive for what they are. I think it was like $50 for this set and my other set, so for 2 sets of these it was $50. But I was wondering if anybody's ever experimented with trying oil pulling and putting in like essential oils in yourself, or like flavoring it with vanilla or something like that, if you think that would help, because literally all that is in this is coconut oil and flavoring. That's all that's in this. I don't know, so I'm curious about that because this is really expensive, and I don't know that I'd want to buy it again after it, but I do feel like it made a difference, and I do want to keep doing oil pulling. So if you guys have any thoughts or suggestions on that, let me know that in the comments below. I'm really curious. But I really did like this. I thought it was really good. It was just expensive for what it is. My last mouth type thing was a weird sample that I got from Ulta. This is the EV32 Effervescent Breath Beauty Treatment in Watermelon Mojito. So this came in my Ulta order with my samples for whatever reason. And it's basically like Pop Rocks that are supposed to freshen your breath, but they leave a really weird taste in your mouth. So I don't know. I don't know how much they really freshened my breath. I don't know that I would ever buy any of these again because I like Pop Rocks, but I don't like the weird flavor that this left in my mouth. So it was really odd. Not my favorite. The next thing I have is a hand soap. This is the Pumpkin Pecan Waffles hand soap. This is one of my favorite fall scents. I'm a big fan of this one. I like the foaming soaps from Bath & Body Works better than their gels. My husband does not like this. He's not a fan because he doesn't like the fact that it makes him smell sticky, he says, but this is one of my favorites. I'm a big fan of that one. Then I have some vitamins from Andrew Lessman, I think it is. These are the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, and these are supposed to be really good for you. These you can buy on HSN, or I always buy on HSN, and they're kind of expensive for what they are, so I always try to wait for the sales. But I do feel like they really help my hair grow a lot faster, and it seems to be a lot stronger. My nails grow a lot faster when I'm using these. They do really work, I think. But with these, they're just so expensive that I don't always want to repurchase them. So I bought some from Target a little bit ago, and I'm trying those out, and we'll see what kind of a difference those make. But these I do really like. I bought these a couple of times, so I would definitely repurchase these at some point when they're on sale, but they do get to be really expensive. Alright, my last empty for this video is the EXO Pure Removers. This is a nail polish remover wipe, and it's in the scent Lavender. It's supposed to be completely plant-based, so it doesn't have a lot of the acetone and things like that, and it comes with essential oils in it. So this, I actually really liked. It took a little longer to get my nail polish off than it usually would, but it did a nice job of getting it off after that. It left my hands feeling a little bit more moisturized than they normally do because it does have those oils in it. And so I didn't feel like my skin was completely stripped around my nails after I used it. And I would look into buying more of these. I'm not really sure how much these are, but I really did like this. I have another one around somewhere, but I think my cat knocked it off my desk, so I don't know where it went. But I did really like this. I think it worked pretty well. Alright, so I think that is it for my empties video. I think that ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would be, even though I had less products than usual. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've used up anything recently that you've either really liked or really didn't like, or if you have any thoughts on any of the things that I used up, I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have thoughts on oil pulling and how to best do that, if you can add flavoring to it without having to buy like the cocoa white version, let me know that. And also if you have any really good suggestions for, what was I asking you for suggestions for? Well, you know what, I always forget by the time I get to the end of my empties. There was something else that I asked. I will leave the question in the down bar if I can't remember what it is right now. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.